We're with Ontario MPP Sol Mamakwe. Sol, you have been on the road or in the air and on the ground this week. What have you all been doing?
Well, certainly this week I've been traveling with our provincial NDP leader, Andrea Horwath, touring the north. And so our trip started in Niskanaga First Nation to kind of look into the issues related to underwater issues that they deal with. And certainly we had some time with the leadership, with the community on some of the issues that they face, and to support the community and some of the the needs and that the community needs, certainly in like say mental health and some of the issues that they face. So it's I'm really happy to tour with the leader, just to kind of get her to understand some of the issues that the communities face. And from there we went to make a presentation of the work that we're doing to the Nan-Kiiwewin Conference in Kingfisher Lake, which is my home community. So it was an honor to be really to be hosting that community as a community member of Kingfisher, to host the gathering. And so it was I was very glad to be there, and I think there were a number of issues that they talked about during that time. Like they were talking about climate change, they were talking about the forest fires, the fire safety. There's a number of things that are happening, and not everybody could make it because of the crises and the declarations of emergencies that are being across the north. So it's I got to see some of the leaders that were there, and then from there we were able to go see the Kiiwewin evacuees that were in Sewicklog, and it's really they've been there over a week, and they were just getting prepared to go back home, and then also same with the Timmins group, the Kiiwewin that's in Timmins, so they were getting ready to go there and go back home, and I think repatriation was just beginning. And so and then from there we went to Arawabskat, and we had a community meeting, and community members were able to provide their issues. And I know, and that's one of the things that's really they really pressed upon us that this is Canada, this is Ontario, it's 2019, and one of the things that I heard from the community leaders is when is the government going to listen to us? We've been telling these stories for years and years, and we're not beggars. Those were his exact words, and it's really the communities that's facing, like, it's a crisis, and we were able to hear from the community members firsthand. And it's a really compounding issue. Like, there's a number of issues, whether it's housing, mental health, and it's water is just part of it, and it's just like when you're not able to experience it, learn about it until you actually go on the ground. And then I call on Minister Reagan to visit the community as soon as possible, just because there's two ladies that are on a hunger strike, and they're not going to stop until there's a response from the government. Not just the federal government, but also the provincial government. The provincial government has to respond as well. They're signatories to the treaty, and it's really I really learned that when you listen to people, it's frustrating sometimes on how how people are treated, and it seems like there's no response, and there's no will, and we need to put the governments to account. And we are as First Nations people, as Indigenous people, we are people too, and we need to be treated as such. And it's not proper the way governments are downplaying these issues, and we need governments to respond. And then, it's happening across the Fort Hope. Fort Hope is another issue that they just declared their water crisis, their declaration. It's an ongoing issue. It's not these things have been happening for a while, and it's just coming to the surface. And we are in crisis over here. We are in perpetual crisis, and we need to get to the bottom of these things, and we need to respond to them. So it's like I've always put to the mind that like the systems that are there are designed to fail out people. They are designed. These systems aren't broken. These systems are actually working exactly the way they're designed to, which is to take away the rights of our people to the lands and resources that we have. And so the systems are set to make us unwell, make us sicker, and because of that, and these are colonial systems. And I've learned that over the years that these systems do not work for us, and government needs to respond, whether it's trying to I think we're beyond band-aid solutions. We need some concrete solutions to fix the issues, rather than just let's fix this little piece. But there's bigger pieces that need to be, those relationships that need to be created. We need, and that's part of the reconciliation that's required with First Nations, especially with the North. And there's some of the things that we see, we normalize it, and it's not acceptable. It would not be acceptable anywhere in Ontario.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jim Miigwech.
Okay.